Now this exercise is a scanning exercise. So what my partner does, he pushes on me. I engage the push, so you push harder. I ask him to push as hard as that. If my feet are up there, he's going to push me back. Now, through that tension he just gave me, I feel his body. I go, oh, there's his shoulder, there's his scapula, and then I can maybe pluck the scapula a little bit, and then go down, oh, there's the hip, and draw into the hip, and then go down onto the quads, cross the quads a little bit, find the knees, play with the knees, go down onto the heel, engage the toes, there we go, and then you scan through and feel your partner. And then touch everything you just felt and see what stands out. So you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G all the way down, then touch, and E is standing out. There's something here which is standing out above everything else when I go to touch his base. So I go to where that is, I stretch into it, and I open it up. Once it's open, I can just start dissolving, relaxing what I'm feeling, because anything you can relax in your body, if you can feel it in someone else's body, your mind can relax it in the same way he can. And you just relax that out. You go back to it, check your work, feel what you relaxed and released in your partner. You might sweep it off a little bit. By sweeping, you're stimulating the nerves on the skin to say, yep, we're getting it out, and the body responds to the next repetition by getting more out because you physically touched. Then go back to that same place. Let's say I couldn't find it. So I'll push on me a little bit harder. And then I can stretch in. Oh, there it is. Found it again. And I relax what I feel. Once he's open, that's when the healing starts. So I might spend 1 or 2 minutes just emptying that tension in the middle of his back. And once it's at a place where, yeah, it's 70% gone, get in and feel the changes. It's more jelly-like in the back. Come back in again, feel it, put your mind there. You have a fascia connection through your stretch. So if I just stretch into him, I'm mechanically levering into what I want to influence. Then I relax it. And then I check it again. And you physically want to feel, now that's jelly. It's softer than the hardened muscle that was there before. You check your work every time, make sure you did it correctly, and that the reaction is there. Now, once you've relaxed that muscle off, you put your mind in there and just make a prayer for continued healing. And then put the prayer into that space, and then just let your partner return back to a normal state of consciousness. And then go to the next tension point in their body. So you touch the contact point, go down the body to the ground, feel their points of tension, stretch and manipulate the fascia to feel. Once you're on the ground, then touch all those points at once. What stands out, that's what you've got to work on. And then you stretch into it, release it. Do the same process of taking away balance, but you're taking away balance just on that tension. Now there's jelly there. And check it. Then go to the next point, repeat. Once you've done the whole body going down, you don't have to do that section twice. You just feel everything, what stands out next. 3 to 6, 9 releases, again. And if you're teaching a Kung Fu class, this should be standard protocol for emptying out your training partner. You're teaching Wing Chun, you're doing chain punching, everything's rising. At the end of the class, go, okay, let's do some healing work and release all that stuff out. A bit of loosening, so they walk out of the classroom not in a state of tension, but in a state of explosive elastic speed. And whenever you have a break between rounds of learning drills, do this exercise during the break. And don't be afraid to say to your partner, oh, can you release this for me? Can you release that? They'll get in there and release it. It's just a standard life skill. Someone injures themselves, if it's a tension point in their body that's out of alignment, you can fix it. We have this thing of spontaneous healing, and the science community knows about it. There's a cancer, the subconscious moves, now there's not a cancer, it disappears. It might be a placebo from them saying, oh, the sugar tablet's going to heal you. The subconscious responds to the information, unconscious moves, and they get healed. This phenomena happens a lot in Qigong, where you put your mind into someone, you open them up, and you put a prayer in for healing, their subconscious responds to it and they get healed. And that's what really high-quality healers do. They just open up, make a prayer, close, okay, finished, that's all I can do for that healing. And with some people, bang, I've dissolved tumors, gotten rid of a whole range of problems in people, but only on about half the population. The other half I can't help. I go to open them up, nope, sorry, can't do anything with that. And then there's people who are ready for healing and you open them up and go, there we go, you can get rid of that problem. So it can be really simple, stupid, easy, or it can be really complicated based on how you make it. But the reality is you can't fix everybody. And I had a student call me the other day and said, yeah, I pulled this guy out of a coma, a lady actually, out of a coma for 90 minutes, so her daughter could have a conversation with her over Zoom. But the moment the phone call finished, bang, straight back into a coma. Just opened the matrices and got her to the body. And then the moment he left, everything closed again. So it works incredibly well. And this fella, his name's healingbyang.com, Dennis Yang in Boston. Healed dozens of people of cancer. He just goes in, opens them up, releases it, puts a prayer in there, and it's fixed. So it definitely works if it's your profession to be a healer. You can get good at it. Okay, practice on your partner. Whenever you need a drink, go outside and hydrate, keep the water coming in. And any questions, just ask. Feel free to ask.